Dear chosen ones, what I'm about to share with you is not casual, it's divine urgency. If you're watching this right now, understand you were led here on purpose. This is not an accident, it's not a coincidence. God Himself has drawn you to this message because something monumental is already beginning to shift in your life. The atmosphere around you is changing. The energy in the spirit is accelerating. And now, it's your time to act. You've prayed, you've hoped, you've waited faithfully. And now, the promises that once felt so far away are starting to move closer, closer than you've ever imagined. This is no longer just a vision in the distance. It's becoming your reality. But to step into what God has prepared, you must understand something vital. This is your final instruction before the outpouring begins. The next few days are not ordinary. They are critical. They carry weight in the spirit. What you do in this sacred window will determine how fully, how quickly, and how powerfully you step into the abundance, healing, and breakthrough that's already been assigned to your name. Before we dive into this prophetic message, I want to take a moment to say thank you to every single one of you who has supported this mission through Super Thanks. Your generosity is felt deeply. It fuels this ministry and helps bring these divine messages to more chosen ones around the world. Whether you've donated or not, please know this. I'm incredibly grateful for your presence, your faith, and your spiritual hunger. Just by being here, you're already sowing into something powerful. Now, if you're ready to align with the frequency of breakthrough, I invite you to drop the number 999 in the comments below. This number is more than digits. It's a prophetic symbol of completion, release, and divine manifestation. When you type it, you're declaring to heaven and to your own spirit, I'm ready. And chosen one, if you felt that inner tug, that holy stirring in your chest, you know this is for you. This is not just encouragement, it's a divine assignment. It's not a warning, it's an invitation. The portal is opening, the flood is forming, the call is sounding. So I ask you this, are you truly ready to walk into everything God has already prepared for you? If the answer is yes, then don't scroll away. Stay with me until the very end, because what comes next is going to change everything. Let's begin. God's chosen ones. It's going to hit every one of you. It's already happening. Chosen one, do you feel the stirring in your spirit? Can you sense that something monumental is shifting in the atmosphere? This is not an ordinary moment in time. It's a divine intersection, and it has your name written on it. Right now, God is releasing waves of spiritual energy that are intensifying by the second, and they are about to collide with your life in a way that will shift your very destiny. You are not just passing through time, you are stepping into a sacred appointment with purpose. You have been set apart for this, and heaven is holding its breath, waiting to see if you'll take that step. This isn't merely a season of transition, it's a season of divine activation. Why do you think your heart feels restless at night? Why does it seem like doors are creaking open when you least expect it? The answer is simple. God is preparing to pour out His Spirit in you like never before. In Isaiah 43:19, God says, Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth, do you not perceive it? That new thing is already stirring within you, chosen one. But the full manifestation depends on your preparation, your willingness to say yes when everything in the world tells you to wait. Take a moment to reflect on the story of Viola Davis. Once a girl growing up in poverty, enduring hunger and trauma, yet something inside her refused to accept that pain would be her ending. She prepared herself, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and today she's not just an actress, but a beacon of strength and transformation. Chosen one, what if your story is the next to unfold like that? What if the pain you've endured was never meant to break you, but to prepare you for an overflow that only the prepared will receive? So ask yourself, are you truly ready for the divine flood? Or are you still clinging to old fears, past failures, and unanswered questions? Because the window is narrowing and God's Spirit is moving with intensity. Romans 13:11 declares, The hour has come for you to wake from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. God is not sending this message to just anyone. He is sending it to you, His chosen one. The urgency you feel, that's heaven knocking. The unease you can't explain, that's divine calling disguised as restlessness. Look at the life of Chadwick Boseman. Even as he battled cancer, he worked with extraordinary intention, filming movies, inspiring millions, all while walking toward the end of his earthly journey. Why? Because he knew time was precious. He lived with purpose, fully aware that every day held spiritual weight. You too are being asked to live with holy urgency. Procrastination is no longer just a bad habit. It's a barrier between you and your blessing. The blessings that are coming for you are not just material, they are eternal. They will reorder your priorities and realign your vision. They will stretch you, elevate you, and cleanse you of every lie that told you that you were unworthy. But for this to happen, you must prepare. You must cleanse your heart of doubt, your mind of hesitation, and your soul of complacency. As Ephesians 5:15-16 urges us, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. This is your opportunity. The days are moving fast. Don't let the moment outrun your obedience. Consider the journey of Bethany Hamilton. After a shark attack took her arm, she didn't retreat from life. Instead, she used that pain to rise, to inspire, and to demonstrate unshakable faith. Today, she's not only a professional surfer, she's a living example that setbacks are setups for spiritual greatness. Chosen one, your setback is about to become your stage, but only if you prepare. The divine outpouring is not a concept, it's a living promise. It's already in motion, and it's moving in your direction. Can you feel the divine pressure building? It's not here to crush you, it's here to birth you. But birthing requires action. James 1:22 says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Action is the gateway to manifestation. Action is the language of heaven. When you act, you align with God's timing, and He meets you in motion. The next few days are not ordinary. They are prophetic. What you do now will either usher in a harvest or delay a destiny. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you've been praying for confirmation, hear this clearly. You are the chosen one, and God is calling you to rise. This isn't just a test of faith, it's a transition into spiritual fullness. Imagine standing at the edge of everything you've prayed for. Would you step forward, or would fear hold you back? Chosen one, this is your time, and time is sacred. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be prepared. You need to be present. And you need to believe that what God has spoken over you is real. The heavens are open. The blessings are coming. The floodgates are releasing something so powerful that it will redefine everything you thought you knew about your calling. So what are you waiting for? Don't let hesitation rob you of what was already written in your favor. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds you, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Those plans begin unfolding the moment you say yes, not just with your mouth, but with your life. This is not a passing wave. It's a divine current strong enough to lift you out of every limitation you've ever known. But you must prepare, and preparation is an act of love, of obedience, and of reverence. God has chosen you, not because you were ready, but because you were willing. And now, the divine countdown has begun. Step forward, chosen one. The divine door is already open. Are you ready to walk through it? Chosen one, can you feel the shift in the atmosphere? Can you sense that something far greater than your current circumstances is about to crash into your life with undeniable force? God's power is not waiting behind some future curtain. It's right here, standing at the edge of your soul, ready to overflow into every part of your being. This power is not subtle, it's not mild, it's transformative. And when it arrives, it will leave you in holy awe, breathless at how fast everything in your world can change once God decides it's time. This isn't about wealth alone. It's not just about doors opening in your career, relationships, or finances, though that will happen. It's about your true spiritual awakening, one that will strip away the false layers of identity the world tried to place on you. Have you ever wondered what your life would look like if you finally walked in the full truth of who you are in Christ? That truth is closer than you think. The Holy Spirit is already moving. Acts 1:8 says, "But you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes on you, and you will be my witnesses." That power isn't reserved for pastors or prophets. It's for you, chosen one. Yes, you. Think about the life of Jim Carrey. Behind his laughter and success, he faced deep internal battles, wrestling with depression and emptiness. But in a turning point, he began speaking openly about faith and the power of God's presence in our lives. He realized that no amount of worldly success could compare to the peace found in spiritual awakening. Chosen one, are you ready to reach that same clarity, where your purpose becomes louder than your pain? Right now, something divine is waiting to burst forth, not later, not years from now, but in this very moment. The manifestation of God's plan isn't a vague hope. It's a real and living promise that is already moving into place. What you feel pressing on your spirit is not anxiety, it's anticipation. Your spirit recognizes what your mind is still catching up to. You are about to enter into divine alignment. Habakkuk 2:3 assures us, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Your appointed time is here. And like a seed planted in rich soil, this moment must be nurtured. It won't grow on its own. It requires preparation, faith, and radical surrender. Can you picture a tree resisting its growth? Neither can you resist yours, chosen one. Even if you've faced years of delay or felt buried under disappointment, this is not the end. The delay was the development. Every hardship was watering your roots for this breakthrough. Remember the testimony of Iyanla Vanzant. Before she became a spiritual teacher and best-selling author, she endured domestic violence, poverty, and loss. But through it all, she remained rooted in her faith. She nurtured a spiritual seed until it blossomed into a life of influence, healing, and divine impact. Chosen one, what if you're in the final stages before your own blossoming? But the question remains, are you cultivating what God has placed inside you, or are you neglecting it out of fear or fatigue? Faith is not passive, it's active. It takes movement to align with miracles. James 2:17 reminds us, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." It's not enough to hope, you must act. And that action begins with belief. Belief that the divine is not just possible, but inevitable. Look at Simone Biles, widely considered one of the greatest athletes of all time. She made headlines when she stepped back from competition to prioritize her mental and emotional well-being. It shocked the world, but what she really did was something divine. She listened to the internal voice rather than the external pressure. In that stillness, she found strength. Chosen one, are you brave enough to stop, listen, and prepare for the power that's about to meet you? The harvest is already forming. You can't see the full fruit yet, but the spiritual soil is shifting. There is movement underground. There is growth in places you cannot measure with your eyes. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." You are nearing that proper time. The wind is already stirring in your direction. This is not the time to grow passive. This is the time to lean in, to the word, to prayer, to divine instruction. The transformation won't just enhance your life, it will redefine it. You will walk differently, speak differently. You will begin to feel the pulse of heaven in your day-to-day decisions. You are not who you were last season. You are blooming, even now. Chosen one, have you ever wondered what it truly means to be flooded by God's love? Not just to feel it occasionally, but to be completely transformed by it. This love isn't soft or silent. It is active, consuming, and fiercely intentional. It doesn't sit quietly in the corner of your life. It invades every dark space and brings light where there was confusion. God's love is not waiting for you to be perfect. It's waiting for you to be present, open, and ready to receive. When God decides to move, there is no delay, no hesitation. The blessings coming your way are not just quick, they are swift and strategic. They come with instruction, with intention, and with undeniable purpose. Psalm 84:11 says, For the Lord God is a sun and shield. The Lord bestows favor and honor. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless. But this favor is not random, it's targeted. It's assigned to those who are prepared, not just hoping. Think of the story of Denzel Washington. Known not only for his immense talent, but for his spiritual discipline, he once shared that he prays every morning and reads the Bible daily. He attributes his peace, his clarity, and his direction to obedience and daily alignment with God's will. Chosen one, are you positioning yourself like that, where your habits reflect your readiness for divine breakthrough? This is not a moment to fear. This is your invitation to rise. The power of God is about to manifest in ways that may exceed your natural understanding. But don't let the size of his blessing intimidate you. It is tailor-made for you, designed to match the measure of your calling. Isaiah 55:8-9 reminds us, For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. You are being invited to witness the miraculous, and God has placed you in the front row of your own transformation. This isn't the time for delay. The roadmap has already been revealed in the whispers of your spirit, in the signs you've been too busy to notice. Every divine instruction, every prompting, is a crucial piece in the journey ahead. Have you been listening, or have you brushed off God's gentle nudges as coincidence? The time for ignoring is over. The portal of opportunity is swinging open, and only those who walk in obedience will pass through fully equipped. Consider the journey of Tyler Perry. Before he became a media mogul, he was homeless, writing plays in his car, doubted and dismissed by many, but he followed divine guidance. Every step he took in faith drew him closer to a future far beyond what he imagined. Today, he speaks openly of how God gave him visions, blueprints that required action, not passivity. Chosen one, what visions has God shown you that you've yet to act on? Your spiritual breakthrough is not a vague hope. It is a living seed waiting for activation through your obedience. Breakthrough doesn't float to you while you sit still. It meets you in motion. Proverbs 16:3 tells us, Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. But commitment means movement. It means action infused with belief. What you've been praying for is already formed in heaven. It simply needs your faith to unlock it here on earth. Each divine step you take right now is forming a pathway into something beyond this dimension. Yes, the term 5D portal may sound mystical, but the truth behind it is deeply spiritual. It is a convergence point, a holy alignment of time, space, and divine purpose. Have you noticed the unusual synchronicities, the feeling that time is speeding up, the divine dreams or sudden bursts of insight? These are not accidents. They are signs of proximity. You're closer than you think. Look to the story of fashion icon Coco Chanel. Born into poverty and raised in an orphanage, she dared to believe in a life beyond her circumstances. She didn't just chase fashion. She pursued a vision that felt bigger than her past. Her transformation didn't begin with sewing. It began with belief. Chosen one, your portal opens with the same belief, that you are not bound by what was, but invited into what can be. The steps God is asking you to take right now are not burdens, they're bridges. They're not meaningless rituals. They are acts of devotion, alignment, and surrender. And they are your key to unlock the spiritual dimension you were designed to walk in. John 14:21 says, Whoever has my commands and keeps them is the one who loves me, and I too will love them and show myself to them. God shows himself to those who obey, and what he reveals will leave you transformed. The spiritual portal is not a metaphor. It is a tangible access point that will change the very fabric of your existence. And it is opening for you. But only those who are prepared, who walk in faith and obedience, will step through and claim what was written for them before they were even born. Don't mistake this moment for just another opportunity. It is divine alignment. It is spiritual inheritance. And it is calling your name. So what will you do, chosen one? Will you take the step, or will you watch the door close while standing on the threshold of your blessing? The portal will not remain open forever. Those who hesitate may miss what was crafted specifically for them. But those who step forward, boldly, obediently, and with an open heart, will enter into blessings that exceed imagination. The time is now. This is your hour, not just to receive, but to become. To walk boldly in the identity God assigned you before the world ever told you who you were. Step into the divine portal with urgency, humility, and complete surrender. Because once you do, nothing in your life will ever be the same again. Chosen one, have you truly considered the power of the small steps God is asking you to take right now? These are not ordinary actions. They are sacred keys, each one unlocking a door to your next spiritual level. You are not being called to do something random or trivial. You are being called to prepare for the greatest divine transformation of your life. Every step matters. Every act of obedience is pregnant with breakthrough. Are you ready to walk in full alignment with God's plan? This preparation is not just spiritual, it is also physical. It engages your body, your mind, your heart, and your spirit. The simplicity of the actions may fool the natural eye, but in the spirit realm, they carry massive weight. Luke 16:10 teaches us, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." The way you honor the small steps will determine your capacity to hold the overflow. Nothing is too small when it's done with reverence to God. Reflect on the life of Serena Williams. Beyond being one of the greatest athletes in history, she has consistently spoken about discipline, rituals, and gratitude, playing a key role in her victories. Her success wasn't built overnight. It was built in the quiet, repetitive faithfulness of small daily actions. Chosen one, what if your daily obedience, those moments no one sees, are the foundation of your spiritual elevation? Have you written down the characteristics of God yet? Have you paused, not just to say you trust Him, but to define what He means to you, on paper, in ink, with intention? This simple yet sacred act is more than a journal entry. It's a declaration to heaven. When you write down that God is love, mercy, justice, and power, you're not just describing Him, you're invoking His presence into your life. Habakkuk 2:2 says, "Write the vision and make it plain on tablets, that he may run who reads it." You're not just writing words, you're inscribing destiny. As you write, don't rush. Sit in the stillness. Let your heart speak. Each word you write becomes a spiritual mirror, reflecting back to you the truth of who God is and the truth of who you are in Him. Carry this paper with you in the days ahead. Let it rest in your pocket, your journal, or beneath your pillow. Let it be a sacred talisman of trust, a visible reminder that God is near and that His love surrounds you like a divine shield. Consider the journey of Keanu Reeves. Often described as one of the most grounded and spiritually aware figures in Hollywood, Reeves has navigated immense personal tragedy with humility, silence, and daily reflection. He's known for carrying handwritten notes, giving thanks in private, and staying mindful of what really matters. He doesn't speak much about it, but those close to him know his strength comes from these quiet acts of spiritual grounding. Chosen one, are you willing to do the same? To quietly prepare while the world is watching other things? Don't overlook the holy details. Holy water, prayer in divine timing, handwritten declarations. These may seem small, but they are sacred alignments. Each act is an offering to God, not because He needs it, but because you do. These actions soften your heart, elevate your awareness, and make space for divine energy to move. Romans 12:1 urges us, present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. When you act with reverence, you are not just preparing your life, you are preparing your temple. Let's not forget the story of Florence Nightingale. Before revolutionizing healthcare, she felt a divine calling that led her into hospitals most feared to enter. She carried handwritten prayers, scriptures, and symbols of faith. Her preparation wasn't just strategic, it was spiritual. She knew that tending to the sick required more than medical skill, it required divine strength. Her obedience birthed a global movement. Chosen one, what if your obedience could shift entire generations? Every characteristic you write about God is not just a description, it's a weapon. When you write God is faithful, you are declaring war on doubt. When you write God is my protector, you are silencing fear. When you write God is grace, you are reminding your soul that you are forgiven. These are not just reflections, they are spiritual alignments that pull heaven closer to earth. Psalm 103, 2-3 says, "Praise the Lord, my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgives all your sins and heals all your diseases." Every word is a seed of healing. Every step is a movement toward transformation. Carry this list. Pray over it. Let it be your battle cry and your blanket. When the days feel heavy or uncertain, pull it out and read it aloud. Let it remind you that the God who parted the Red Sea and raised the dead is still the same God walking beside you now. He has not changed, and he has not forgotten you. Gratitude is your secret weapon. In a world that moves fast and forgets often, your grateful heart becomes a landing place for the Holy Spirit. The enemy cannot dwell where thanksgiving lives. When you thank God in advance for what you have not yet received, you are showing that your faith is greater than your fear. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 instructs, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Gratitude unlocks what complaint will always delay. So, chosen one, as you write, as you pray, as you carry these sacred reminders, know this: you are not performing rituals. You are building a sanctuary for the Spirit of God to dwell. Each act, no matter how small, is proof that you are ready for the overflow. Heaven is watching, not just to see what you believe, but to see how you act on what you believe. Are you ready to show God that your heart is open, your hands are clean, and your spirit is prepared? Then begin, today, with love, with urgency, with awe. Because what's coming next isn't just a blessing, it's a divine invasion of God's presence, and it begins with your faithful preparation. Chosen one, have you truly grasped the weight of gratitude? Do you understand that gratitude is not merely about being polite? It is a spiritual magnet for miracles. Every time you give thanks, you're not only acknowledging what God has already done, you're also aligning yourself with the flow of what He's about to release. Gratitude isn't passive, it's a divine force that transforms the atmosphere around you and the posture within you. In these critical days ahead, God is calling you to anchor yourself in gratitude, not just occasionally, but in every breath, in every small victory, and in every challenge overcome. Even the quiet moments, even the trials that refined you, are gifts waiting to be recognized. Philippians 4:6 urges, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Chosen one, thanksgiving is the door that opens into divine abundance. Take inspiration from the journey of Zendaya. She began her career young, but never forgot to thank the people and forces that shaped her path. She has publicly credited her success not only to talent, but to grace and consistent gratitude. She remained grounded through fame by continuously reflecting on where she came from. Chosen one, what if your next level is one thank you away? Have you been overlooking your blessings while waiting for bigger ones? Have you paused to thank God for the breath in your lungs, the strength to rise each morning, the quiet miracles that surround you daily? This season isn't about waiting for blessings. It's about recognizing that you're already standing in the overflow and learning how to receive more by giving thanks. Psalm 107:1 reminds us, "Give thanks to the Lord, for He's good. His love endures forever." Gratitude keeps you rooted in His goodness, no matter what's happening externally. And in this preparation season, one sacred tool God is asking you to use with reverence is holy water. This isn't superstition, it's sanctification. Holy water, blessed and consecrated, is a spiritual conductor. When used in faith, it becomes a symbol of God's healing, protection, and presence. Have you set aside a moment to use this water not as a ritual, but as an offering? Not as a formula, but as an act of trust. Look at the life of Bear Grylls, the survivalist and adventurer. Known for extreme physical feats, he has openly shared about his Christian faith. Before every dangerous journey he prays, and he's known to carry small tokens of faith, blessed objects that remind him of God's presence. His strength doesn't come from fearlessness, it comes from dependence on something greater. Chosen one, what spiritual token are you holding as you step into this divine season? When you combine gratitude with holy water, your preparation becomes spiritual warfare. This water represents purification, cleansing away everything that could block your breakthrough. It's not about the water itself, it's about what it represents. God's mercy flowing through you. As you anoint yourself or your space, you're declaring that no darkness has authority over your destiny. Ezekiel 36:25 speaks clearly, I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be clean. I will cleanse you from all your impurities and from all your idols. You are being cleansed not just externally but spiritually for something extraordinary. This is why you're also being called to pray at specific times, particularly at 3 a.m. This is not superstition, this is alignment. At this hour the physical realm sleeps, but the spiritual realm stirs. This is the hour when heaven listens closely. Have you ever woken in the night and felt a divine pull to pray? That's not insomnia, it's invitation, an open portal between realms, and God is waiting to meet you there. Think of the story of George Washington Carver. He believed in meeting God every morning before the sun rose. In his words, I go into my laboratory and pray. God reveals to me things I would never know otherwise. His discoveries changed the world, not through textbooks, but through quiet communion with the Creator. Chosen one, what revelation might God reveal to you when you meet him in the silence of early morning? When you pray at 3 a.m. with holy water in hand and a heart full of gratitude, you are building an altar, one that speaks louder than your circumstances. This is the kind of faith God honors. Mark 11:24 declares, Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. But belief must be active. It must be expressed. This is your moment to act. You are being invited into deeper intimacy, not a surface connection, a holy covenant. When you use these tools, gratitude, prayer, and holy water, you're not just participating in spiritual practices. You are constructing a vessel to hold divine overflow. This vessel will carry you into dimensions of blessing you never imagined possible. So, chosen one, the question remains, are you ready to step into the fullness of what God has prepared? Or will you wait for a better time, not realizing the moment is already here? Don't hesitate. Don't postpone your miracle. The atmosphere is charged, the portal is open, and heaven is watching to see who will rise. You have everything you need: the gratitude in your heart, the water in your hand, the prayer on your lips, and the faith that says, I believe even before I see. That is the kind of faith that moves mountains. That is the faith God blesses. Chosen one, do you realize the weight of the days ahead? Have you discerned that these are not ordinary moments, but divine turning points that could define the rest of your life? These next few days carry more than time. They carry prophetic weight. They are sacred, crucial, and uniquely appointed for you. They are the days that heaven has been preparing you for, even when you didn't know you were being prepared. This is your moment to step into the fullness of your divine assignment. What you do in this window will echo far beyond the present. These decisions, these actions, will shape your spiritual legacy and determine which doors fly open and which ones remain shut. Isaiah 60:22 reminds us, When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. The time is right now, chosen one, and the Lord is ready. But are you? Reflect on the life of Ava DuVernay. She didn't direct her first film until she was in her 30s, and her breakthrough came even later. But she didn't view the waiting as wasted. She viewed it as preparation. And when her time came, she stepped boldly through the open door and became a pioneer for a generation. Chosen one, what if these next few days are your divine release? What if the long closed doors are waiting for your next move? God is not asking you to walk alone. He is walking beside you. He is lighting the path even when it winds through valleys of doubt or moments of resistance. These days of preparation may feel intense, but they are sacred. They're saturated with divine light, guidance, and grace. Psalm 32:8 promises, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. You are not abandoned. You are being led." The transformation that awaits you on the other side of this obedience will be so profound that you'll one day point back to these very moments and say, "That was when everything changed." But transformation doesn't fall from the sky. It is cultivated through deliberate preparation. Prepare your heart, quiet your mind, align your spirit, because what God is about to pour into your life cannot rest in a distracted vessel. Think of Stephen King. Before he became one of the world's most successful authors, he threw the manuscript of Carrie in the trash, believing he had failed. But his wife retrieved it, encouraged him to try again, and he did. That "try again" moment transformed his future. Sometimes the breakthrough comes just after the moment you almost gave up. Chosen one, could this be the moment you decide not to quit? These days are pivotal. You are standing at the edge of a divine threshold. The blessings are formed. The breakthroughs are ready. The overflow is poised to be released, but it's your faith that will unlock the release. James 1:25 declares, "But whoever looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues in it, not forgetting what they have heard but doing it, they will be blessed in what they do." Action activates destiny. Delay may cost you your portion. This is not the time to procrastinate. Heaven is calling you into motion. The portal of divine blessings is on the verge of opening, and only those who are aligned, heart, mind, and spirit, will step through it. This is not fear-based urgency. This is holy urgency. The kind of urgency Noah had when he built the ark before the rain arrived. The kind of urgency Esther had when she stepped into the king's court, knowing a nation's survival depended on it. Chosen one, what divine assignment is waiting on your obedience? Be inspired by the story of Andrea Bocelli. Born with poor eyesight and fully blind by age 12, he didn't let his limitations silence his gift. Instead, he practiced, believed, and moved in faith. Today, his voice echoes across the globe, and he often attributes his strength to prayer and divine purpose. Chosen one, God doesn't need perfection. He needs preparation. God's love is not random, it is strategic. It flows with intensity into hearts that are ready to receive. If you want to step into the flood of grace, peace, and spiritual fulfillment that has your name on it, you must act now. 2 Corinthians 9:8 reminds us, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times you will abound in every good work." But that blessing meets you in movement, not in hesitation. The spiritual portal that's opening is not symbolic, it's supernatural. It is a real-time divine opportunity for elevation, expansion, and spiritual maturity. This is your invitation into the next realm of grace. You are not being pushed into something you cannot handle. You are being ushered into something your spirit has long been craving. Will you be among the few who are ready when it opens? Will your preparation be evident to heaven? The portal will not remain open forever. God's outpouring is vast, but it flows toward those who are positioned to receive it. Just as oil only fills the vessels that are empty and ready, so will God's love only fill the heart that is open and expectant. And when it pours, when it truly floods into your life, you will not only receive blessing, you will become a blessing. Your transformation will overflow into others. Deuteronomy 28:2 speaks this promise. All these blessings will come on you and accompany you if you obey the Lord your God. Chosen one, obedience is your access point, gratitude is your fuel, and preparation is your key. The days are short, but the impact will be eternal. You are chosen for this portal, this window, this calling. This is your appointed time to shift from hoping to holding, from waiting to walking in your divine destiny. Chosen one, have you felt the stirring in your spirit, the quiet urgency rising like a tide you can't ignore? That's not emotion. That's the call of destiny. The divine portal is not far off. It is imminent. And those who prepare now, Those who respond with action, not hesitation, will be the first to step through and receive blessings that have been waiting in the heavenly storehouse, sealed with their names. Will you be one of them? This is not just another season. This is your once-in-a-lifetime moment to align with heaven and receive what was promised long ago. The call has been sounded, and it is crystal clear. God is extending his hand, inviting you into a season of radical spiritual growth, divine restoration, and life-altering transformation. But chosen one, this door won't remain open forever. Matthew 25:10 warns us, and the door was shut. Don't be like the unprepared. Don't miss what is rightfully yours because you waited too long. Consider the story of Morgan Freeman. Before becoming a household name, he spent decades in relative obscurity, but when his time came, he was ready. He'd spent years honing his craft in private, waiting, preparing. When the opportunity arrived, he stepped into it fully equipped. Chosen one, your moment is coming just as swiftly. The question is, will you be ready when the divine curtain rises? This is not the time for hesitation or delay. The window is narrowing. The divine opportunity is hanging in the balance. If you miss this chance, you may forfeit blessings meant specifically for your destiny. You were chosen because God sees something in you, something rare, something holy, something world-shifting. But to receive what he's prepared, you must follow his instructions. James 4:17 reminds us, if anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them. Knowing what God requires and refusing to act is not harmless. It's dangerous. These next few days are not random. They are crucial. Each action you take now is either pulling you closer to your breakthrough or quietly pushing it out of reach. This is not theory. This is reality. Divine reality. Heaven is ready. The blessings are already formed. And you, chosen one, are standing at the threshold. Look at the example of Viola Davis. She came from a background of extreme poverty and hardship, but instead of letting it define her, she followed divine nudges to rise. She has spoken openly about prayer, purpose, and staying faithful in the preparation season. Her elevation wasn't luck, it was alignment. Chosen one, are you aligning now, or waiting for a better time that may never come? The spiritual steps God has given you are not random suggestions. They are divine blueprints. Writing down God's characteristics, using holy water with intention, praying during specific windows, especially at 3 a.m. These are not tasks, they are keys. Each one unlocks part of the portal that's about to open. Ignore the instructions and you may find yourself standing outside, watching others step through. Proverbs 16:9 says, in their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. But those steps must be taken. Even with divine direction, a road not walked leads nowhere. The time to act is not tomorrow, it's now. The divine blessings coming your way are beyond material wealth. They are spiritual downloads, divine revelations, healing encounters, and transformational favor. But only those who act now, who obey, who prepare, who believe, will taste the full measure. Those who hesitate may never understand what they missed. The flood of God's grace is forming, and your faith is the dam breaker. Take a lesson from the life of Trevor Noah. Born during apartheid in South Africa, he was literally considered illegal at birth. Yet through humor, wisdom, and spiritual openness, he found a way to turn pain into platform. His rise was not random. It was the result of obedience to an inner voice that kept whispering, prepare. Your time is coming. Chosen one, your time is not just coming, it's here. Each divine instruction is a test of readiness. Writing God's attributes aligns your spirit. Holy water purifies your environment. Midnight prayer awakens the portals of power. Gratitude keeps your heart in tune. Every act is a declaration, I am ready, Lord. I trust you. I choose you. Romans 12:11 reminds us, never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Fervor matters now more than ever. Do not let fear talk you out of this moment. Do not let doubt delay your miracle. God is not demanding perfection. He is asking for willingness, for your heart to say yes, even when your mind is uncertain. He has given you the instructions. He has given you the confirmation. He is now watching to see your response. This is your divine hour, not just another spiritual checkpoint. This is a spiritual shift, an elevation, a crossing over. Heaven is preparing to flood your life with miracles so profound you will no longer recognize the person you once were. But the price is obedience, faith in motion, action rooted in trust. The portal is real. It's sacred. It's near. And it's only for those who are ready. You have been invited. You have been chosen. But only you can decide to step through. Deuteronomy 30:19 speaks directly to this moment. I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Now choose life so that you and your children may live. The blessing is available. The door is open. The light is shining. But you must choose. Chosen one, do you realize how sacred these next few days truly are? Have you paused to consider that this window of time could be the one God appointed to test not just your belief, but your readiness to walk in everything He's prepared for you? This is not a trial of suffering. It's a trial of obedience, a test of action, a refining of your spirit to see if you are truly aligned with the blessings that are about to be released. The choices you make right now, the prayers you speak, the faith you activate, the way you prepare, will determine whether you are counted among those who step into the overflowing season. This is not just about hoping to receive. This is about preparing to receive. Hebrews 10:36 reminds us, you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. This promise is not automatic. It is access through intention and faith-driven preparation. Look at the journey of Sheryl Sandberg, the former COO of Facebook. After losing her husband unexpectedly, she didn't collapse under the weight of grief. Instead, she leaned into her faith, developed the courage to move forward, and found purpose in helping others navigate loss. Her transformation was birthed in a moment that tested her spirit, but she chose to rise. Chosen one, what will you choose when your moment arrives? The spiritual current is already flowing in your direction, but only those who are prepared will rise with it. This divine wave is not random, it's targeted. It's heaven's response to years of your prayers, tears, and quiet obedience. But don't assume that it will carry everyone. God is calling those who have ears to hear and hearts to act. Matthew 7:24 declares, therefore everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. You've heard the instructions. Now you must act on them. Be intentional. Reflect deeply on God's love. Acknowledge what He's already done. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Let gratitude overflow from your heart like incense before His throne. This is not just another spiritual exercise. This is a divine moment. The kind of moment that splits time into before and after. Will you be able to say you embraced it? Or will you look back knowing you missed your chance? Think about the life of author Paulo Coelho. Before he wrote The Alchemist, he faced rejection after rejection. He wandered through confusion, even imprisonment, before finally accepting his divine call to write. When he aligned with his purpose, doors opened. The world changed. His story became a light. Chosen one, what light are you still holding within you, waiting for permission to shine? The portal is open, but only for a moment. This is your season to step into God's promises, not by feeling, but by faith, not by waiting, but by walking. Each spiritual instruction you've been given, praying at 3 a.m., using holy water, writing down the characteristics of God, is a key. These aren't random tasks. They are divine access codes to unlock what has long been prepared for your life. Revelation 3:8 declares, see, I have placed before you an open door that no one can shut. But that door will not stay open forever. Lay down every distraction, strip away the doubt, silence the voice that says you have more time, because in truth you don't. This is your final call. Your spiritual plane is boarding, and God is asking, will you show up, or will you be left behind at the gate of your own blessing? Let the life of Lupita Nyong'o speak to your heart. Before winning an Academy Award, she spoke of how she battled invisibility and unworthiness, but she prepared in obscurity. She held tight to the vision God gave her, and when the time came, she stepped forward, not in arrogance, but in readiness. Chosen one, this is your Lupita moment, hidden no more, seen by God, called for such a time as this. Don't let procrastination destroy what God has set in motion. Heaven has done its part. The angels are positioned. The path is clear. What remains is your decision. Will you follow the instructions, or let the door close with your name still written on unopened blessings? Luke 11:28 gives us this assurance. Blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and obey it. Your blessing isn't tied to hearing alone. It is unlocked by doing, by acting, by believing so deeply that your behavior shifts immediately. You've waited long enough. You've prayed and fasted and pleaded. Now God is saying, here it is. But do you trust me enough to act? Your obedience is not just a signal, it's a magnet. It attracts the breakthrough. It invites heaven's power. It causes the impossible to move in your direction. So, chosen one, will this be the chapter where you finally say yes to all of it? Yes to your purpose. Yes to the portal. Yes to the flood of favor. Yes to the new identity that God has been waiting to crown you with. Time is almost up. The door is still open, but not for long. Chosen one, this is not a gentle whisper. It's a divine alarm sounding in the spirit. This isn't a suggestion. It's a call to immediate action. Your breakthrough is not somewhere in the distant future. It's right in front of you. But whether you receive it depends entirely on how you respond right now. God has already released the instructions. Will you follow them with boldness, or will you allow doubt, distraction, or delay to steal what has been appointed to you? Complacency is no longer an option. This moment demands obedience, total surrender, faith in motion. James 1:22 declares, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Obedience isn't about perfection, it's about movement. God is not asking you to have all the answers. He's asking you to trust Him enough to take the first step. Take inspiration from the story of Tabitha Brown. She went viral only after years of obscurity, trials, and perseverance. Behind her breakout moment was a decade of faithfulness, speaking light when no one was listening, staying obedient to a vision God placed in her heart. When her moment came, she was prepared. Chosen one, what would happen if this is your moment, but you're not prepared to walk into it? You must be intentional. The doors of blessing are wide open, but one thing stands in your way: laziness. It creeps in quietly, disguised as rest, waiting, or indecision. But laziness is the silent killer of destiny. Proverbs 13:4 says, the soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. The breakthrough you crave will not chase you down. You must rise and claim it. Now is not the time to wait for conditions to be perfect. This is not the moment to see how things go. This is your divine cue to move with urgency. Every second wasted could be the very second your blessing was meant to arrive. The table has been set. God is waiting for you to sit down and feast. Are you still wandering around the invitation while others are already dining on what could have been yours? Look at the life of Les Brown. Labeled educable mentally retarded as a child, he refused to accept the limits the world placed on him. Through focused discipline, tireless work, and unwavering faith, he became one of the most powerful motivational speakers in history. His transformation didn't come from wishing, it came from acting. Chosen one, will your testimony be of breakthrough or of missed opportunity? There is a divine shift happening now, and it's tailored specifically for you. You can sense it, can't you? That stirring in your soul, that holy tension between who you've been and who you are becoming. That is God positioning you for more. Romans 13:11 says, the hour has already come for you to wake up from your slumber, because our salvation is nearer now than when we first believed. This is your awakening. Not tomorrow, not later. Right now. This shift is not theoretical, it is tangible. It will open your eyes, quicken your spirit, and place you in alignment with blessings you've been praying for. But this spiritual upgrade comes with requirements: obedience, reflection, and swift action. This is about becoming the person God envisioned when He chose you. His grace is ready to saturate your soul, but it needs room to flow. Have you released the old mindset yet? Have you laid down the weight of fear, procrastination, and second-guessing? The divine transformation you're about to enter is not just external, it's an inner rebirth. The way you think, speak, and see your future is about to be transformed by a wave of holy fire. But that fire only falls on prepared altars. Consider Tyler Perry's journey. Homeless, rejected, misunderstood, and yet he obeyed the voice that told him to keep writing. His obedience birthed not just success, but a platform that touched millions. That's what divine overflow looks like. Chosen one, your overflow is formed, waiting on your activation. This is a flood, not a drizzle. God's love is not trickling. It is rising like a mighty river. But rivers don't wait. They flow in seasons. And this one is flowing now. You must position your heart to receive it. That means writing down God's characteristics so they become your anchor. Using holy water with intention as a symbol of cleansing and surrender. Praying at 3 a.m. when the heavens are open and the spiritual veil is thinnest. These are not rituals. They are spiritual coordinates. They point heaven toward your obedience. They signal to the divine realm that you are ready to be filled. John 14:23 says, "Anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. My Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them." God is not looking for loud declarations. He is looking for faithful preparation. So, chosen one, will you act now or allow hesitation to write the end of this chapter? This is not a metaphor. This is a once-in-a-lifetime divine invitation. If you ignore it, you may miss the most critical turning point in your spiritual journey. The spiritual portal is open now, but the clock is ticking. God has given you the keys. Will you unlock the door, or will you stand on the other side wondering what could have been? The blessings are real, the timing is urgent, and the call is personal. This is God's final prompting. This is your defining moment. The shift is happening whether you participate or not, but only those who obey will inherit the overflow. Prepare, obey, move, because heaven has already moved on your behalf. Now it's your turn. Beloved chosen one, many will hear this message and walk away unchanged, assuming that another chance will always come. But you, chosen one, are different. You feel it in your spirit. You know this is not just another message. It's a divine invitation into something sacred, something life-changing. God doesn't open every door twice, and when certain windows close, they may never open again. Right now, God is extending his hand toward you. He is offering you a gift, not because you earned it, but because you were chosen. But even a divine gift must be received. You must say yes. You must act. You must align. It doesn't require perfection. It only requires your willingness to follow God's instructions, to prepare your spirit, and to trust, truly trust, that the blessings are already on their way. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let doubt drown out your obedience. Don't let procrastination become the silent thief of what God has stored up for you. This moment is sacred. This opportunity is rare. Heaven has moved on your behalf, and now God is waiting on your response. So step into it, embrace it. Let go of every excuse and step into your purpose with boldness, with faith, and with fire. The spiritual shift is already happening. The transformation is already unfolding. And your name is written on the blessings that are coming. Before you go, thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, for walking through this prophetic journey with me. Every word you've read, every moment you've reflected, shows the hunger in your soul to rise higher. Whether you're new here or have followed this journey from the beginning, your presence means everything. You are part of something holy. If you feel led and want to support this mission, you can do so through the Super Thanks button down below. Your generosity helps keep messages like this reaching other chosen ones around the world. But whether you donate or not, please know that I am deeply grateful for you. Your faith, your time, and your spirit are already more than enough. And now, may God bless you abundantly, more than you can ask, think, or imagine. May He open doors no man can shut. May His love flood every corner of your life with peace, favor, and divine joy. May this be the season where your breakthrough becomes your testimony, and may you rise, chosen one, into everything God created you to be. Amen. And so it is.